Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe for the new world consciousness. Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, August 11, 2023. The civilization upon Earth is in a turmoil trying to cope with changes being forced upon it that are causing so many problems throughout the world. It is inevitable now that you are passing through a period of great pressure calling for a new way of life. One that dispenses with the old ways that have since ceased to be adequate for a civilization that is taking a new path that leads to peaceful coexistence. The problem is that few are ready for such monumental changes, yet, the desire for a better way of life free from the threat of wars and the inequality has existed for a very long time. The future offers you opportunities to break the mold and set people free from famine or worse, and allow them to experience a simple life that holds happiness and freedom for all. It is in your destiny and simply awaits for peace to descend upon Earth to share the bounties equally so that all can enjoy life in a land of plenty free from all hostilities. It has to come soon as part of your revolution, and for those souls ready for a greater and more fulfilling experience. It is in your hands, and positive thinking for your future will help speed up the changes. However, life moves on, and humanity has to get used to changing from what they were familiar with and try to understand the necessity for changes that will speed you into a new era. Be assured that it will be a great leap forward when you will find yourselves enjoying a better way of life. Obviously, as the vibrations increase, so will the negative energies reduce until a time comes when they will be non-existent. The dark ones will only leave when forced to do so, and will have no option but to comply. Karma will no longer be carried forward, and lessons that needed to be learned will have been dealt with. The future will be enjoyable, and give you peace to follow your intuition and life plan. You will be sufficiently evolved to be positive in all activities that will still be arranged to enable you to continue growing. In such times you will be able to visit other planets and meet your fellow travelers. Until now, the Earth has been quarantined to keep the lower energies in place and not allow them to interfere with other civilizations, and you will soon be released from them. It is time now to allow your thinking to include other civilizations you will meet who are far more evolved than you. They will have a lot to offer, and help you understand what the changes mean and how they will affect you in a very acceptable way. You are travelers of the cosmos in the making, and it has always been your destiny. Thinking positively of the future will hasten it into being, as many of you are now ready for such experiences. We have told you many times that you are much more evolved than you realize, and have only been held back to keep you focused on the tasks you have been given. There will always be a greater life plan as you experience each stage of evolution, and so many of you have successfully met the challenge. You are on the verge of being cosmic beings, and that is your rightful level. So think of your future on a wider spectrum and make allowance for skills and abilities that may have seemed beyond your reach. We will as always be with you, guiding your efforts to remain positive regardless of what is happening around you. Keep centered at all times and stay positive, and you will continue on your path, and keeping calm will be your aim and your protection. Do not be thrown off your path by attempts to upset you and destroy your composure. Be assured it can be done, and as always we will be with you, helping where we can. Many of you have traveled this path several times, and having learned the lessons presented to you are on the verge of ascending. One day you will look back at your life and realize that it was perfectly planned to ensure your continuing evolution through your many lives. You have never been without help from beings who themselves have passed through the same challenges presented to you. Always know that there is a greater plan for your advancement, so you can be assured that whatever effort you put in will be well rewarded. We know you better than yourselves, which is why we can give you sensible advice that is in line with your needs. No one wants you to fail except the dark ones, yet even they are also working out their life plan. They too will one day recognize and acknowledge the greater truth, as all souls do on their journey home. We know that life is hard going for so many souls, but be assured everyone is exactly where they should be. All work to a plan, yet, it allows for free will so that you may fully express yourselves. It is how you grow, and wisdom and lessons learned are never forgotten. You are only an aspect of your true self when on Earth, and equipped with what you need to fulfill your life plan. Words are sometimes inadequate, but you will get a feeling of the message because you are inwardly aware. You might call it psychic, that many of you are. Indeed, you have far more ability than you may imagine. Think positively at all times and know you will not be given tasks on Earth that are beyond your ability. Again, we remind you that we are aware of you and follow your actions with guidance if necessary. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In Love and Light. Mike Quinsey. Website, treeofthegoldenlight.com.